Hi everyone, my name is Manikant. I am learning a full stack web development from nxtwave CCPP 4.0 program. As a part of the learning, I have created a React mini project and I have given this name of the project as a Tasty Kitchens, and which is an online food ordering application like similar to Zomato and Swiggy. And I have implemented component lifecycle methods, routing concepts, authentication, authorization, and imported some React inbuilt components. And I have used the Figma for designing tools and a lot more. Okay, yeah, let's go into the project. So this is the login page. Here we have the username and password. So I just enter the username and password. And when I click on this login button, so it will navigate to the home page of the application. Here we can see the logo of the application and the name of this application as Tasty Kitchen. And here we have some home, cart, and logout buttons. So currently we are in a home, so that it highlights into the orange color. When we go to the cart, it will highlight to the uh, cart. So coming to the home, here I have implemented some carousels here, 4 carousels, and below that popular restaurants. So here all these are the restaurant names, and the each restaurant has their unique ratings, and the items they are providing, like North Indian, Chinese, fast foods. And coming to the another page, for the another page I have used the pagination. So we are in a 2 of 4. So in this, some other restaurants, like this is a quality restaurant, is a bakery. So once we open this restaurant, so these are the items of this bakery is providing. So this bakery is providing the chicken salad and the cost of this and the rating of the item. So if you want this, we can just we just simply click on the add button, so that we can see here the quantity 1 is added, as well as the same is appear here in the cart. Initially it was 0. Now when we add a 1 item, so the cart is automatically updates. For example, if we add onion salad, click on the add. Here we can see the cart is updated to 2, so that we can see and add the multiple items. For example, I have added a chips also. Okay, so all the items we have added will be in a cart. So we can click on the cart, so that we can see the list of items we have added, and the quantity we have added, and the price of the each item, and the order total of all the items is also calculated and displayed here. So if you want the chicken salad 2 items quantity, we can click on this plus button, and I have 2 items, so that I have given a 2, 2, 2. If I don't want onion salad 2, then I can click on this decrement button, so that it will be in a 1 quantity. So that here we can see the total price is 2085. Okay. So if you want to order this, we can just click on the place order button here. Okay. So 1 second. So here we can see the payment successful. Here we can see the payment successful. Thank you for ordering. Your payment is successfully completed. Go to home page. So we can go to the home page by clicking on this button, or by clicking on this logo also we can navigate to the home page, or we can also click on this home button. So there are three ways to go to the home page. So I'm going to click on this button, so that I'm going to navigate to the home page. Okay. Yes, we are here. And here one more feature I have implemented here is the sort by the lowest and the highest. Once we click on this drop down icon, we can see the highest and the lowest. Okay, based on the rating it will be sorted. So if I click on the highest, so here we can see Cave Madrasi fast food restaurant is came because it is a 4.1 rating. Okay, if I click on the lowest, so 3.4 is for this restaurant. And coming to the bottom of this application, here I have implemented the footer section. In this footer section, we can see the logo and the tasty keychains, the name of this application, and some paragraph. And for the contact, I have given the Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook for the contact. So that's it. And if I click on this logout button after completing all the orders, so we can click on the logout button, so it will be logout. So here we can, if I try to give some wrong password and try to log in. So once I click on the login, so it will throw an error, username and password didn't match, right? So once I given the right password, I click on the enter, that we are logged in. Okay, and it is a responsive website. Okay, so it will be works perfectly in a mobiles, laptops, desktops, iPads, everything. So I just go to the inspect, and here we can see the devices. Currently it is in a iPhone 12 Pro, so the page will be looks like in iPhone 12 Pro. So if I go to this dimensions and click on the Samsung Galaxy S8, so this is how looks like in a Samsung Galaxy S8 device. Okay, so this is iPad mini. Okay, like that. And coming to the IDEs, this is a code I have written to create and design this application. Yeah, this is the coding part. I have written the code for building the application of tasty kitchens. Okay, so here I have written the components in the src folder. There are a lot of components like carousel, cart item, cart list view, cart total, empty cart, food items, home, login form, nav bar, not found, payment component, popular restaurants, protected route, restaurant, banner, restaurant card, restaurant details, like that. So for example, if we go to each component, for example, it is a carousel component. In this carousel component, I have created two files. One is for the CSS and the one for the JavaScript code. So in the CSS, I have written some stylings for the carousel, and in this index.js file. So I have imported the React components and JS cookies and React Slick for the slider, and for the loader, I have imported the React loader spinner. And yeah, here I have used the async await functions and the JWT tokens for JWT tokens for the authorization. And here we can see that we are fetching the data from the given URL, and in the options we are used that method get to retrieve the data from the provided URL. So once that response is came, it will be stored in the response variable, and we are converting that response to the JSON format, and that JSON format is also stored in the data. And from that data, we are mapping the each item. We have a data from the provided URL and storing this data into the updated data. Uh, and from that, we are iterating each item from the data.offers. So those are each item.id and each item.image URL. So ID and image URL from the each item, we are storing it. We are assigning as a ID, and the image URL is a property names. And we are using the state, this dot set state offers list as update data, and is loading is a false by default. Example, for any network issue, if the page is not loading, so the loader will be displayed by when this loader function is called. So here we have a render of, in this where we are from the state we are taking the is loading. So we are using the ternary operator here, uh, returning is loading is true, then render loader function is called, because that means this loader will be shown to the application, shown to the user. When is loading is true, render loader of function will be called. That means the loader will be displayed to the user. So is loading is false, then render carousel function will be called. That means the carousels will be displayed. So in these carousels, We have some settings like speed, slide to show, scrolls, autoplay, auto speed, properties, and the values we are given. And from the state we are taking the offers list, and we have here an order list, and in the another list we have a slider, React slider, and that React slider uh, we have a list of items. So we are using the map function to iterate the each image from the offers list, and that each image id and id will be stored in the key, and the image url is assigned to the property src, and this is alt offer means when for if any reason the due to internet loss or something, if the image is not loaded, then this offer text will be displayed to the user. And this is a class name like carousel item image. This is a styling to the image, so it will be in a index.css. So carousel item image, here I have given the width 100 and height 250 px, right? Yeah. So like that, I have created all the other folders, components, cart items, cart list view, counters, empty cart view, food cart items, login form, like that. Yeah. This is all about this my tasty kitchens application. Thank you.